to my channel. So today's video is going to be a how I organize my nursing binder. Yes, how I organize my binder. I know there's a lot of people that go paperless during nursing school, and let me tell you guys why they go paperless. They go paperless because of all this material. Everything that I have printed out so far is for my first 2 exams. Every school out there is different, so you guys might have less material than I do or have more material than I do. I print out everything. Yes, I print out everything upside PowerPoints that are provided with us, just because I convert the PowerPoints into my own notes. Yes, my own notes. So if you guys do want to see how I organized my binder and any tips that I can give out to you guys, then please keep on watching. Separated all my notes. This was all my notes for my second exam, as you guys can see here in the piles. It was a lot of notes that I did for my second exam. So what I like to do is I like to separate my sections, as you guys can see here, and I have like a little here a post-it note that separates it. So I'm going to create one, but it's going to say exam 2. I'm going to be using this paper as my guide. So I do have here a post-it note. You guys can buy some tabs, but for me, I've just been using post-it notes and it works perfectly fine. I used it for my other 2 binders for farm and health assessment, and they're still perfectly fine. So, you know, why not just I basically just use what I have. So I'm just going to write right here, exam 2. I can know, and then where you're gonna place it really depends. You really wanna pretend you're gonna put it here, and then just use your guide from your first exam, so you can just kind of know where you're gonna place it. So kind of like right here looks perfectly fine. So just stick it right here, and then you're gonna use some tape. Any tape works perfectly fine. I usually use clear, and you're just gonna tape it. And like how I said, there are tabs available out there at Walmart or Target that you can use, but this is what I have been using, like how I said. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys would like to see how I study and how I do my notes, and I'll be more than happy, to do that video for you guys. So as you guys can see here, there's 2 different tabs. Now you know where all your notes are for exam 1 and where all your notes are for exam 2. I know there's people out there that they have dividers for each type of chapter that they have, but I feel like that's a little bit too much. I feel like with you just knowing where all your notes for exam 1 and exam 2 are, you'll be perfectly fine when it comes to studying for your finals. Okay, everyone, so I have already organized all my notes. As you guys can see here, this is the final product. This is what's going to look like how I said, do what works best for you. I know every school out there is different and every class out there is different with the material and stuff like that, but this is what I'm doing. So like how I said, this is my notes and study guide section. I did organize it by exams, which I would recommend, just so when it's finals week you can come back and look at all your notes and you're not printing all your notes out the week of finals week. Don't do that, you guys. Print your notes as you're studying them so you can put them in your binder. Trust me, you will thank me, because in finals week you do not want to be going through all your documents in your computer, printing out every little note, when you could have done that for each of your exams. But I do have some tabs, exam 1 and exam 2. Like how I was saying, you guys can purchase some tabs, or you can use some post-it notes and put tape around it, or you can use some index cards and also use them as tabs and decorate them. I used post-it notes and they worked perfectly fine for me. I used them for, like how I said, for pharmacology and for health assessment when it came to my notes, and they're still perfectly good and they're intact. So like how I said, I separated all my notes for exam 1. These are all my notes for exam 1. I printed them. Exam 2, here's my study guide. Really important to print out your study guides so you can have them. And here are all my notes for exam 2. Next section was handouts and med math. So basically these were the handouts that our instructor gave us, and then anything that had to do with dosage calculations. So this is like a little case study that we had to do, and then like how I said, I have another little tab and it says med math, so I can easily go to it. This was everything that I had to learn for dosage calculations, you guys. Yes, I wrote my own notes. I did a lot of practice problems. Let me know down below if you guys would like to see a video on how I study for dosage calculations. Then I have my SI handouts. So basically what SI is, it's a study group that you attend after or before lecture. And usually the nursing students that have already taken the class, so they give you advice, they go over material with you. So I printed it out. This was like for the first couple of weeks, you know, a case study, and then, you know, some notes that I wrote. And then, you know, here's more study guides. These study guides I found in the lab section for some reason, but it kind of helped me out. I know I didn't fill them out, but, you know, I have them. Next section is my labs and my scripts. I do not have all my lab material in here just yet, just because, you know, I'm still going to school right now. And I have that in a separate binder. Yes, a separate binder, you guys. I do have a binder separate just for lab. If you guys would like to see what's in my lab binder, let me know down below in the comments. So basically, this is just some scripts I have so far. And right here I do have a script that one of our classmates wrote, and they sent it out to us. And I just go off of this too if I do not want to write my script. But yeah, and then the last one, I didn't really have a little protector sheet for this one, but this is just for my notes for clinical online things that I have written so far. And I know it doesn't have a tab and it looks really weird. But yeah, you guys, that is basically it regarding how I organize my binder. I know it was easy, straight to the point. You can easily do this with the material that you have at home. If you guys would like these covers, I'll probably link it down below in the description box for you guys so you guys can download them. I created this cover in Microsoft Word. It's really easy for you guys to create them. If you guys want a video on how I create my cover, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll be more than happy, you know, to film that video for you guys. But yeah, you guys, that is basically it for today's video. I'm hoping you guys really did enjoy this video, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.